Hey guys, so I just watched Malignant on HBO Max. I know, I regret it, but I have no time this weekend, and I really want to support this movie, especially seeing it now. This movie's insane, guys, and it needs to be seen in theaters. So I kind of regret honestly watching it on my, 50-inch screen TV. It's nothing compared to the actual theatrical experience. I am not going to do that to Dune because Dune will literally not make any money thanks to HBO Max. So I'm kind of being a hypocrite, but I just wanted to say the truth. I saw this on HBO Max. It's currently 2:21 a.m. Obviously, I'm in my room. Yeah. So what did I think about Malignant, directed by James Wan? Well, this movie was crazy. Not to go into specifics because I really want you guys to go into this movie blind. And this is a horror movie, so if you love horror, just letting you know, this is a very horrifying film. A lot of disturbing content, and also some really good gore. Like, not like Saw movie gore, but like action gore. I really feel like James Wan is crafting his own trademark for action sequences. With Furious 7 and Aquaman, I think he's doing a really stand-up job when it comes to the action. So for me, going off now with the positives, the number one thing that I loved about the movie was the action. It was really well done, really well executed, and super engaging. Like, when you get to the third act, it's insane what he's able to pull off with this specific character that is like the antagonist throughout the entire film. And this character, creature, thing, I don't want to give away what he does with this certain story arc character, but it's absolutely insane, bonkers to the wall. It's like total 80s throwback to weird slasher films that, for some reason it shouldn't work, but it just does work, and it's because of James Wan's style. Like, there's no one else that can make this movie and make it as entertaining and as engaging and also as creepy as ever than James Wan. And this isn't as scary as Conjuring 1, 2, even 3, even though he didn't direct that one, but especially 1 and 2, because those movies were just terrifying. Just like, you feel like somebody's watching you, like, from the far corner of a room. That's The Conjuring. With this movie, it's very different. It's more action heavy, and there are creepy atmospheric moments throughout this film, especially in the first half. But then it goes more into the action aspect of the movie, which I loved. I love that. And when it comes to the negatives now, the acting in this is kind of all over the place. The main girl has some great moments in majority of the movie. And then at the ending, there are some cringe-worthy moments, and I couldn't tell if it was the script or if it was the acting. It was probably the script, because some of the lines that she was delivering near the third act were just really cheesy. And there are some other actors in here that do a fine job, and then there's some other actors and actresses that are just bad. Laughably bad. Especially in the first 4 minutes of the movie. I was like, oh god, what am I in for? But then the rest of the movie happened, and I was like, okay, cool. Some cringeworthy moments, but it was okay. But yeah, besides that, some script issues when it comes to certain lines coming across as way too cheesy, way too dumb, honestly. And really, my last negative with this movie was that I feel like it was trying to have that emotional punch with certain story beats, especially with the main character, and with certain reveals that happen at the third act, where it was like, oh, I'm supposed to care about this moment happening, right? But there was never really any meat to that story arc for me to grab on and be like, oh, this is so good. I'm really connected to this character. I feel so bad for all these things that have happened to her. But it just felt like events were happening. You know what I mean? It just felt like we were seeing really cool things. And it's very engaging. This movie has such a great pace. The film is nonstop. I was very surprised. It's probably some of the best pacing I've seen in a James Wan film. It's just when those scenes are happening, they're just happening, and I'm not feeling anything from it. And the last thing that I want to say is that there is a twist in the third act that I did not see coming, and it was awesome. Just get ready. This third act is insanity. insane. So with that out of the way, I'm going to give Malignant an 8 out of 10. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my review. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to be blessed.